Okay guys, so this is like my first video, and I just wanted to start my first one with a topic of things that I appreciate, things that I'm thankful for. And a lot of people get it twisted because they are like really thankful for all the wrong things instead of being thankful for all the good things. So first off, I just wanted to say that most importantly, I'm thankful for Jesus because this year I came through with many blessings, and he's been my rock, and because of him I'm getting better with my leg and everything. I am also thankful for my family, especially. Family is really important because whenever you're in a mend, they're always there to help bring you up, even though there's good times and bad times, but you always get through it, because as long as you have a strong unit, anything is possible. So don't think that when you're down and out that you're never going to come out of that grind or anything like that. The main important thing is you got to have your faith, because without your faith you're not going to move forward. You're always going to be in the same place. So yeah, family is really, really important to me. And this year I'm also learning to try to make the most of my time and spend time with everyone equally. So that's a big thing. I'm also thankful for the food that's always on my plate and on my son's plate and everybody's plate, that we can actually sit around and just be thankful for it and think about all the countries and the kids that don't have any food, or they don't have the luxuries or anything that we have, even if it's as simple as having a book, because even those countries, they don't really have a good solid education. And the other thing I'm thankful for is being able to wake up every morning and thanking God for the air that's in my lungs, because that's a major factor. Without the air in our lungs, we won't be where we're at. I'm also thankful for friends, because friends, they always keep you in tune with the real world to let you know who's the haters, who's trying to bring you down, who's backstabbing you and everything. Like, we're not even in a time right now where that should even make sense or be important. We're in a time where we should be spending it with those who care about us and who love us, because if not, what are we actually here for? We're just going to be wasting our time not knowing what's going on or anything. So it really doesn't make sense. So despise the good or the bad, whether you're talking to a family member or a friend or not, put your differences aside. Even if you got to swallow your pride, just do what's right. Because even if they're between a rock and a hole, be there for them, because you never know, God forbid something happens. You want to make sure you have that support where you'll be able to get back up, because karma is not really a good thing either. So you want to make sure you do what you can, the best you can, even if it doesn't make a big difference to them and it makes a big difference to you. At least you put your best foot into it. I mean, it's as simple as that. Instead of worrying about, what I'm gonna wear today, or who I'm gonna hang out with, or my baby daddy this, my man this, it's not even about that, because every relationship, whether it's between a mother, a dad, a sister, brother, cousin, friend, nip it in the butt. It's not time for any of that or anything. Just, even if it's a simple hug or let's talk or whatever it is, it don't make a big difference. But yeah, family and friends and him above, that's the main thing. Especially my son, that kid, he's getting more and more spoiled like every day. But at least for the most part, he tries his best in school, so that's what really matters. And we're proud of him for that. My husband, he's a straight comedian. With him, there's always something new, something funny and everything like that. So that's a good thing. We have our ups and downs, but there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, because if it was a perfect relationship, it's not going to be nothing new, because more or less it's going to be bought by money and everything. And if you don't got the money to be spending or anything like that, I wouldn't even deal with it, because the first thing is make sure you have a roof over your head and food on your plate, and not having a phone call at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning talking about, oh, your man this, oh, your woman this, or why I seen them over here, why they were doing this. No. If you don't want it to be known or anything, like, just keep it to yourself. So even if it's things that's really bothering you and you don't want to put it out there, it's just not going to make you look good in the end. And that's what I started learning also this year. But like I said, friends, family, huge factors. Church, really huge factor. And like, if it wasn't for me going back, especially with my son, we'll still probably be in the same predicament. But thankfully to him, we came out way better than the situation we were. And we also had the support from our family and our friends and stuff. So I just want to say thank you. But hopefully it continues like that. We're only in the 4th month of the year, coming into the 5th. I'm just hoping and praying to see what everything holds for the rest of this year. I just want to say that I hope everybody continues being protected and loved and blessed, enjoying every day with everybody, because, you know, life is precious. It's too precious. We can't keep playing games with it like we have all the time in the world, because nothing's not guaranteed. Just because you had today and yesterday is not guaranteed what tomorrow's going to bring. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. So you just make sure you tell the people that's in your life, even if you don't want to tell them, you know, show them some way, shape, or form that you appreciate them, because money is not really going to show it. Just you doing what you can, making sure you on your own 2 feet, doing what you can. That's all that should matter, because at the ending of the day, God forbid, if it is your time or whatever, you want to leave knowing that your family knows, your friends know, everybody that's around you knows how much you cared for them, how much you loved them, appreciated them, their time and everything, because it's not an obligation. Really is not. Is actually the value that's in it, and it's a privilege, because here you can have people that come and go in your life, but there's some that's really few. And when I mean by few, they're like a dime a dozen, because like my mom, she was one of them. My mother-in-law, she's really one of them. My cousin slash friend slash everything, her mom is like really a dime a dozen. And I love all 3 of them, because those are the type of women, especially if you're a woman, you need to get yourself around people like that, because they're going to be the ones that's going to be like, you know what, I had that experience, this is how you could go through it, or if not, try to make your own path. It's all about you trying to make it through. Have some type of support group. Try to find somebody that you could go to, that you could rely on and trust, not like some of these people that be outside, because all it is a whole bunch of gossip. But it's like those women, I tell you, they're really the best. They're really the best, and with their help, I came a long way, because I'm definitely not like the person I was before. So, and I'm taking my baby steps. You can't really do a whole 360 overnight, which is a true case. So, and then as I started getting older, I started understanding more about terms and phrases and figure of speeches, because it's true. The older you get, that's when you understand it more, because when you're a child or teenager, whatever, you're like, that has nothing to do with me. But then when reality hits and it does happen to you, that's when you appreciate what happened. And you want to make sure that's not the last minute where you could go and be like, oh snap, I should have listened, or thank you for having my back, especially if they're not among you anymore. And you don't want that guilt or regret. And like my husband's grandmother, she was the best woman in the world also. It's like between them and my 2 aunts, like I really went through a lot. But yeah, those are like the main things I'm especially thankful for. Family, friends, Jesus above for watching over us. And I'm just going to keep praying that he continues blessing us, giving us much love, and having us be healthy, live life, and enjoy it. So until then, I'm going to let y'all go. Remember, inbox me them topics.